Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's end-of-month world currencies, stock markets and commodities deep dive for Friday, June 27th, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Victoria Cashmore. Key currency pairs show broad weakness in the US dollar. The greenback fell significantly against the euro, down 3.2% to 0.8534, hitting a new yearly low. Against the British pound, it dropped to 0.7291, marking its fifth consecutive monthly decline. The three-month returns highlight significant dollar weakness, particularly against the euro and British pound. The dollar-euro pair shows a notable decline of 7.8%, while the dollar-pound pair registered a 5.6% drop. Annual return metrics reveal persistent dollar weakness. Against the Swiss franc, the annualized return is down 32.4% over 3 months. The euro pair shows a 27.6% annualized decline over the same period. The dollar's decline extends to Asian currencies. The Singapore dollar pair hit a new yearly low at 1.2760, while the New Zealand dollar pair fell 1.7% to 1.6509, showing broad-based weakness in the greenback. Three-month returns show consistent weakness across Asian pairs. The Singapore dollar pair declined 4.7%, while the New Zealand dollar pair fell 5.2%, reflecting continued pressure on the US currency. Looking at annualized returns, the New Zealand dollar pair shows a 19.2% decline over 3 months, while the Singapore dollar pair recorded a 17.5% drop, highlighting sustained weakness in the greenback.
Looking at global stock market tracking ETFs, I'm Max Profit. South Korea leads with a 17.9% gain to 70.74. Showing strong upward momentum and hitting new yearly highs. Israel follows with a 9.3% rise to 92.9, achieving all-time highs and marking 3 consecutive monthly gains. The 3-month returns show impressive performance, with South Korea posting a 25.2% gain and Israel up 21%. Israel stands out with a remarkable 52.2% one-year return, significantly outperforming other markets. Annualized returns highlight exceptional performance, with South Korea showing a 144% annualized rate over 3 months. Israel maintains strong momentum with a 52.2% annual return, while Taiwan shows a solid 90% annualized 3-month rate. Among underperforming markets, Thailand leads declines, falling 8.2% to 49.74. Indonesia follows closely with an 8.1% drop to 17.49. Both markets show strong negative trends in their price action. 3-month returns reveal Thailand down 6.7%, while Indonesia managed a 6.5% gain despite recent weakness. Chile shows resilience with a 23.5% 6-month return despite current month's decline. Annualized returns show Thailand with a minus 34.2% rate over 6 months, while Chile maintains a positive 53.4% annualized 6-month return despite recent weakness. Philippines holds a 38.1% annualized 3-month rate.
Considering commodities, I'm Liquidity. Gold futures reached a new all-time high, but closed at 3,287.60, down slightly. Silver futures gained 9.7% to 36.37, hitting a new one-year high. Copper futures rose 8.7% to 5.12. Over a one-year period, silver and copper showed contrasting performance. Silver's total return was 24.3%, while copper's was more modest at 17.8%. Palladium exhibited strong momentum with a 17.8% monthly gain. Looking at annual rates of return, gold showed impressive strength with a 40.7% return. Palladium demonstrated remarkable short-term performance with an 85.9% annualized return over 3 months. Aluminum showed more modest gains. In energy markets, crude oil and Brent crude both showed gains despite strong negative trends. Natural gas rose 10% to 3.74. Gasoline recorded a new one-year high but closed slightly lower. The one-year performance metrics show challenging conditions for energy futures. Brent crude declined 21.7%, while natural gas bucked the trend with a positive return of 39.3%. Heating oil fell 12%. Annual rates of return highlight natural gas's outperformance with a 39.3% return. Brent crude and crude oil both showed negative annual returns exceeding 19%. Gasoline demonstrated short-term improvement despite yearly losses. In livestock, live cattle and feeder cattle both hit new all-time highs, marking 4 consecutive monthly gains. Lean hogs surged 14.2% to 113.25. Corn dropped significantly, falling 10.4%. 3-month returns show lean hogs leading with a 30.1% gain. Feeder cattle maintained steady growth with an 18.1% yearly return. Class II milk declined 11.8% over the year. In livestock futures, live cattle and feeder cattle both reached new all-time highs with strong positive trends and 4 consecutive monthly gains. Lean hogs jumped 14.2% to hit a new yearly high, while Class II milk declined 5.6%. Grain futures showed significant weakness, led by corn, dropping 10.4% amid strong downward volatility. Wheat edged up 1.7%, while soybean futures fell 3.5%. Oat futures remained relatively stable with mixed positive trends. 3-month daily returns reveal contrasting performances across grains. Soybean and oat futures showed positive average daily returns, while corn and wheat experienced notable daily declines. Annual returns highlight oat futures' strength, up 18.3% over the year. Meanwhile, corn, wheat, and soybean futures all posted negative annual returns, with wheat showing the steepest decline at -10.6%. Soft commodities faced significant pressure. Coffee and orange juice futures plunged 16% and 17.8% respectively. Sugar hit a new one-year low, down 8.1%, while cocoa dropped 8.3%. Daily return analysis shows cocoa leading with positive 3-month average daily returns. Orange juice displayed the weakest performance, averaging -0.57% daily returns over 6 months. Sugar continued its downward trend with negative returns across all time frames. Annual returns show coffee and cocoa as the only gainers, up 34.2% and 22.7% respectively. Orange juice suffered the largest annual decline at -46.9%, while sugar fell 21.4%.
And with that, we conclude another end-of-month World Currency, Markets and Commodities episode. I'm Victoria Cashmore, along with my AI co-hosts Max Profit and Liquidity. Thanks for watching. Look for daily wrap-ups every day just after 5 p.m. New York time. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.